I'm bad. How many niggas you know can say fuck Nipsey Hussle? Why you say fuck Pimp C? Pimp C was a cocaine dope fiend. Pimp C was a cocaine sniffing dope fiend, nigga. I don't give a damn about no dope fiend, nigga. Nigga, Pimp C was a cocaine syrup sipping dope fiend, nigga. Nigga, fuck a dope fiend. Pimp C was a dope fiend. He liked playing with his nose. Pimp C liked that cocaine and putting that cocaine in his nose, playing with his nose, man. Pimp C liked playing in his nose, man. Everybody know that about the pimp. Everybody know that about the pimp, man. Pimp C like that cocaine, man. He like that white girl. That's why he called himself Tony Snow. Yeah, that's why he called himself Tony Snow. That's why he called himself Tony Snow.
You know, so like, you know, to me, I'ma say he's a fake and he's a fraud. I can't get jiggy with him. I feel like he's a fake and he's a fraud. You know, he's exposing himself. The more and more he go on, the more and more he continue, he's exposing himself and his hand. I'ma give Charleston White, you know, on a scale from 1 to 10, like a fucking 2. Like a fucking 2. So you jumped off the ground pretty strong. You know, I'ma give you 1 and 2 for that. But like you just been, for me, he's been digging himself a hole. Like nothing else makes sense.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And at the end of the video, leave a comment. I would like to know your thoughts.
Right. What are the main things that you like about it, though? What are the things that, you know, got your attention with Charleston White?
The main thing that got my attention with Charleston, he kind of like me in the sense, like, he just, you know, he speak on shit, you know what I'm saying? He just blatantly says it, you know. I liked it, his activism in the community. I liked it, you know, how he help kids, you know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it now, you know what I'm saying? Generations are lost, man, and if you can have somebody to step in, you know what I'm saying, to save a child, you know what I'm saying, each one teach one. If he could just reach one, that's a good thing. But like I seen Charleston even on YouTube in the community, like he was out there for real.
Right.
It's a lot of things that Charleston do that's not on camera, you know what I'm saying, and that's serious for real.
Right. So I do kind of feel like Charleston White started off on the right foot. I do feel like when he jumped out here, he did have a mission. You know what I'm saying? And but I feel like he kind of lost his way, you know, through it all. But I kind of see where you're going with that. Lately, he's been all over the blog because he's been talking down on the dead. And one of the people he's been talking down on lately is Mo3. What do you think about that? First of all, did you get a chance to hear it?
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of it. I caught a glimpse of it. And further as, you know, speaking on the dead, that's something that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how they play it up north, west coast, east coast, but like down south, we never did nothing like that, you know what I'm saying. But first of all, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Mo3, you know what I'm saying, R.I.P. Long Live 3. When I heard it, but when the dude came in to Charles, he was like, first of all, you need to wait a minute, you know what I'm saying. It's a certain way that we can talk to each other. It's all right to agree, we can agree to disagree. But when you just don't step to nobody wrong. So it's him about like he coming in like, first of all, you need to keep Mo3 out loud. So I guess Charleston felt into like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying, who you talking to? And you know, it went from there. But far as Charleston and Mo3, man, if you go back and look at any video that Charleston made about Mo3, he may talk bad about the other rapper, but he showed nothing but the utmost respect to Mo3. I can vouch for that on numerous of videos and occasions. Never once disrespected three. I guess until this little occasion popped up. You know what I'm saying? However
Mhm.
that, about the dude coming at immigrants, like, say, man, this, hey, man, watch how you handle me. But if I do say it, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get a reaction out of somebody else.
Right, but excuse me. At this point, I'm starting to think that everything he's saying is he's trying to get a reaction out of people. You know. So, okay. So you say in the past he's always, spoke highly of Mo3.
Yes,
That
there.
he hasn't had any issues with Mo3, and he kind of likes Mo3 to a degree. What's changed? The weather. I'm trying to figure it out. Just because somebody came up to you or
Well,
approached you with some Mo3, stuff that you don't like, all of a sudden you gonna disrespect Mo3. Just don't make no sense.
but that's just like me. Aggression can't match aggression. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if I come at you aggressively, what's gonna be the first thing you do?
I mean, I'm gonna come back aggressive, but I'm gonna come back in a way where it's not gonna be disrespectful to anybody, but the person who's disrespecting me. You got to learn how to direct your aggression. You can't just throw aggression out there. You need to direct that shit somewhere. So,
Hey,
like,
hey,
and for me,
I get it.
well,
I understand. You
yeah,
know, but hey, it's all good.
not really, but yeah. I remember when I first uh, heard about Charleston White. I want to say it was last year. Was my first time hearing about Charleston White, and it was on Facebook. He had a live circulating about Go Yayo at the time and rappers out of Fort Worth, but then he kind of uh, switched over and came to Dallas and started talking about um, Dallas residents, and how they are and what they ain't, and how he see it. So that kind of got my attention right there. So out the gate, I feel like Charleston White came off like uh, aggressive and looking and picking, looking for an opponent. Like, I feel like he was out here looking for somebody to beef with. You understand where I'm going with that?
Well, I understand what you're saying, but when he started off, yeah, you're right. He was addressing things in his city. You know what I'm saying?
But outside his city too, because
Yeah,
Dallas is not his city, so people feel a certain way when he, you know, speak on Dallas. And he not from Dallas. For him to speak on Dallas the way he's speaking on Dallas is, a problem for some.
but I think I heard Charleston mention a few people in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And it's some. I think it's like people I know on a personal tip. But Charleston been around. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he done been with the, bouncing around with the big dog. So it's probably something that he could speak on. You know what I'm saying? Not just he spoke of north, south, east, and west. So evidently, you know what I'm saying? He done been around Dallas, and obviously done kicked it, in Dallas a lot. So he probably just knows some things. So
Yeah.
I think I don't know what he knows, but evidently
Well,
speaking on Dallas, he knows something, or he done been around. You
now,
know what I'm
there's
saying?
a lot of people speak on things they have no clue about, and I think that's just one of them. I can't say he was trying to put Fort Worth and Dallas against each other. I'm not gonna say that because in the same sentence, I did hear him, talk down on his own city, you know. But I do feel like he was, you know, begging for attention. You know, the more you feed him, the more people feed him with this attention that he's getting from these outrageous comments that he's making, he's gonna do more of it. You know, he's not gonna stop. You know, so like for me with the Mo3 thing, when he was going off on the guy in the interview about the Mo3 thing, and he just started disrespecting Mo3 and saying F Mo3 this, F Mo3 that. You know, that was childish. You know, like, pick a side. Yeah. Like, what you saying? Like, that's my whole point with him. It's like, I don't know where this dude stands. Like, at one point, I felt like he kind of came out on some revolutionary ass shit, and he was on his best shit, you know, a little bit. But now, I don't know where he going with.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like, you know, I know even in this live or even with the comments, somebody will be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? The brother, he charged him white this and that and that and this. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody don't like somebody. Everybody likes somebody. You know what I'm saying? Even though we might not know where they going with it, or you know, only they may know, or they may not want to be figured out, or however the situation go. But for me personally, I like Charleston, man. I mean, I ain't gonna even sit up here and lie and be like, oh, he this, he that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, everything he say on a lot of things, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel where he coming from, because sometimes in the back of my mind, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Even when on a lot of things that he be saying, like, you know, but as far as all the other stuff, where he going with it, I personally don't know.
Yeah. No, I get it. You're not talking right, but, you know, you only know so much. But at the end of the day, the brother's message is getting smothered by pills. He's definitely doing too much for me. Okay, then I recently also seen online that he's been like talking down on Pimp C, and that's where my real problem come in at. You know, you know, R.I.P. Mo3 and all that good stuff. You know, but the pimp, he made that up. I can't tolerate that right there, you know. Like, you talking about the dead, you know, that's one dude right there that wasn't gonna play with him. If he was here mentioning his name the way he mentioned his name. Boy, you trying to climb the backs of these dead people? You know, what are you doing? You know, you going around talking about Pimp was a crackhead, you know, did this and did that, but you know, and he may have did this and did that, but why are you talking about that? What purpose? What was your purpose? I don't understand his purpose. Like now.
Yeah.
So if I had to guess, it's like clout chasing. I would have to assume that you on some type of clout. You know.
Well,
I mean, what you feel about it?
As far as that goes, you know, him mentioning Pimp C, and to me, I mean, I don't know what Charleston going with it. I don't know if he had a problem with Pimp protege or whatever the case may be, or whatever, but that I don't really know. But I'm a little fan of UGK. I like Pimp and Bond, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Pimp. I don't know what Charleston
was going with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right. So I don't know where he was going with it either, you know, but you know, he was just out here parading it like he was going somewhere with it. And, you know, he got people in the car now. Where you going? Where we going? You know, I'm trying to figure it out. You know, we in the
Yeah.
car. What's up? I heard you say the pimp name. Okay, we here. So where you going with this? So
Hey,
like that's Charleston White just needs to get it together. You know, like at this point he's all about, you know, making a dollar. That's what it seems like to me. It ain't about the kids no more. You know, Big Love. I'm sorry. But I don't think it's about the children anymore. I don't think, you know, he's on his best shit with his activism. He's fell all the way off on that. So like what's left?
I still think so. I just think it's more behind the scenes. I just can't get past the characterism that he left us with the first time, what he said. But see, Charleston always said, Joe, when you listen to him, see, y'all falling in love with the Mackie. You know what I'm saying? You know, he say he a pimp. Proper instruction, you know, and proper instruction motivate people. So I guess on some of that stuff, like Charleston, he try to get reactions out of people for his characters. You know what I'm saying? But do we know who the real Charleston is? You know what I'm saying?
We don't care who the real Charleston is, because the real Charleston is not the. It's the one that you're trying to. I can't play with the characters stuff. You know, the whole character stuff, because I need to know who I'm talking to and who I'm dealing with. So, like, every time I talk to you and I ask you why you did this or why you did this, and you telling me about a character, that shit ain't gonna work. When you saying things like that, Pimp C got family members out here that are still living who's hearing that. Ain't nobody thinking about that type of stuff. You know, he got cousins, loved ones, brothers, sisters, and who trying to carry his legacy on. Same with Mo3, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing, you know, when people out here disrespecting Mo3, continuing trying to destroy his legacy, you know, they're not thinking about his loved ones.
Yeah.
The people that are still breathing out here, the people who still gotta hear them.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I do, you know, I understand that too. You know, I understand that on a whole different level.
So that's why I can't take him serious. You know, I don't see how you can look around that. I'm not seeing how you can, you know what I'm saying, you know, look over that and just see the back end. You said the back end that you're saying that you're not seeing, you know?
Yeah.
Charleston White, he out of there.
Yeah.
He out of there.
Man,
and then he'll get online, he'll be with these rappers and these entertainers and whatever you want to call these celebrities, and they'll charge him up. They'll want to fight him, talking about they put money on him, on fights and all type of stuff, you know. We'll back out, you know.
Yeah.
So we do know when it's too much for Charles. I can't say that. I have seen that there is a stopping point for him. You know, all he want to do is get behind the internet and run his mouth. You know, I mean, am I right or wrong?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. I just need to know. Am I right or wrong? I mean that is.
Yeah, I mean, I see him know Charleston. He talks cash money shit.
And there's some cash money on the table right now for him to get out there.
Who put the cash up for Charleston?
Well, I seen something online about, I don't know, have you heard of this dude called like A Whole Lot of Woods or something like that? He kind of like, I think he's from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I don't know much about him, but I'm assuming like he be doing like maybe some low budget celebrity boxing type thing. And forgive me if it ain't low budget. This is just my perception of the situation. But I guess he setting things like that up, and he tried to set it up between Charleston White and a few people. You know, they've even gotten online and talked about it and all that, you know. And he engaged in a little bit of it, you know, as far as the internet go. But as far as like coming outside for real, I don't think Charleston White's talking about none of that.
Yeah,
but see, that's what I'm trying to say. But the young niggas out here that he trying to destroy is really out here, really coming outside after they do all that. That's my problem. That's what I can't get around right there. That's what it sound like you hating. Like he said, I heard him say in an interview. I heard Charleston White say in an interview one time about Mo 3. He was like, what did he say? He said, Mo 3, you know, I hate that he's dead. I hate they killed him, but he earned that casket. He earned the casket or whatever. Like he fought hard to be where he at, pretty much. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, that's the same thing I see about you. See you going down that same road. You know, I mean, can you see where I'm going with that?
Yeah, I mean, I see where you're going with it. I don't disagree with.
Do you know what I'm talking about when he said that in the interview? Okay. So you recall that?
Yeah, I recall some of that interview.
Right. So with him doing all what he doing, I see him working hard for his casket too. Is just what I'm thinking. At this, you know, like you're doing the same shit. The same shit these young dudes be on, you on. You know, the first opportunity that you got, you on it. You know, so
I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, I guess you know different stroke for different folk. I guess Charles just attacking all their ass. You know what I'm saying? Why? You know, I don't have no clue. But I like the side of Charleston that just, you know, all the fun, the dissing and, you know, all that kind of stuff there, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that because, like I said, in the South, we didn't do that. But everything else, as far as, you know what I'm saying, on a lot of these rappers, with some of the whole shit that they do, you know what I'm saying? Or anything else that I can agree on what y'all agree. I mean, I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's some things that I don't agree with that Charleston do. But majority of it, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying, but I wish you weren't saying what you were saying. I want you off Charleston White train.
Hey,
for real, cause he out of there.
Basically, you just not fucking with Charleston, basically at all.
I mean, I was already on the edge when I heard him disrespect Mo 3 because, like you said, I had always known that he did have a love and a liking for Mo 3. So, you know, that was another thing that I kind of liked about him, that he liked Mo 3. You know what I'm saying? That he put some respect on Mo 3's name. You know what I'm saying? Those were one of the things that I did, you know, acknowledge about him. And so for when I heard him do that on the interview, when I heard him disrespect Mo 3, yeah, that definitely put me on the edge with him. But then I turned around and seen him, some blogs about him just constantly disrespected Pimp C, and then, you know, I jumped on all the way out. You know, the cliff with that one.
See, it's a lot of things. Like I said, I haven't checked Charleston out in a while, so the Pimp C thing was new to me. I didn't really get a chance to check. I still haven't checked it out. But when I get a chance, I go over and check some of it out because I haven't seen any of that content.
Okay, yeah. When you get a chance, check that out.